Hi, this is Donna at the Hutchinson Public Library. Thank you for joining me today for story time. Today I'd like to read a story to you called Snail Crossing, and it's a book written by Corey Tabor. And we're talking about nature today, and this story is a little snail is trying to get across the road to find something nice and yummy. One lucky day, Snail was out scooting around when he saw the most beautiful sight. A field of plump, crisp cabbage just across the road. And there's the cabbage, and there's Snail. Well, you won't stop me, said Snail to the road. And there's a pretty big, wide road across here with a car coming and a crow looking on. Snail had been traveling for some time when he decided to take a break. Why, I must be nearly there, thought Snail. Almost. He was watching the grumbling gray clouds when he felt something coming his way. Oh no. What it was, Snail couldn't say. Some things are too big and fast for snails to ponder. Well, you won't stop me, said Snail to the thing. And Snail was cabbage bound. Nothing could stand in his way. And off he slithered. Hey, you! You're standing in our way! We've got a road to cross here, yelled a troop of rowdy ants. And they probably would have carried on like that if it hadn't started to rain. Because you know, ants and rain, they don't really mix. Ants are really, really tiny. And the drops are really, really big to an ant. Rain, cried the ants. Help, help, help! Cabbage bound or not, Snail couldn't just leave them alone. Come in, said Snail. Come in before you drown. In they went. But it was dark there. Tea, asked Snail. Oh, please, thank you. Oh, that would be lovely, said the ants. Click. Light came on. We're sorry about earlier. Terribly sorry. Sometimes we get a bit antsy, said the ants. Oh, I know the feeling, said Snail, and he told them all about his plump, crisp cabbage just across the street. Said the ants. When the rain stopped, the ants said, thank you, and thank you, and thank you, and goodbye. Now, where was I, said Snail to himself. Yes. Snail was cabbage bound. Nothing could stand in his way. Oh no. The crow that was looking on flew down. Snail was scooting right along when he noticed something standing in his way. Ouch! Said the hungry crow. Well, you won't eat me, said Snail. Can't you see I'm cabbage bound? Evasive maneuvers, said Snail, and he did exactly that. He turned in little circles just to avoid the crow. And just then, honk, honk! Just like that, the hungry crow was gone. Snail was very relieved, but a little dizzy from all the spinning. Cabbage bound, I'm cabbage bound, head in the clouds and foot on the ground. And there he goes. Snail scooted and scooted and scooted, and hooray for Snail! I made it! But where was the cabbage? He looked all over. No cabbage. Well, said Snail, there it is. Just so happens I just made the wrong decision and went the opposite way. I'm back on the other side of the road, isn't he? Oh no. But what was this on the horizon? Could it be? It was. The cabbage was coming to Snail. Hooray, said Snail. Snail bound, we're snail bound. And here come his 4 little friends, carrying the cabbage to him. Thank you, he said to the ants. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then the new friends went inside for cabbage soup and tea, and no one felt antsy at all. So Snail did have a wonderful time getting his cabbage. At least he made friends along the way and got to get his cabbage all in the end. So determination and slowness, it was good for Snail. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you had fun with this story. Goodbye. To go along with our nature theme this week, we're going to be talking about caterpillars. This is the story of the 5 little caterpillars. And there are 5. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 little caterpillars and not one more. One spun a cocoon, and then there were 4. 4 little caterpillars sitting in a tree. One spun a cocoon, and then there were 3. 3 little caterpillars looking at you. One spun a cocoon, and then there were 2. 2 little caterpillars sitting in the sun. One spun a cocoon, and then there was 1. 1 little caterpillar left all alone. He spun a cocoon, and then there were none. But 1 cocoon opened under the sun, and out came a butterfly. And that makes 1. The second cocoon opened, and out he flew. Here came a butterfly. And now there are 2. A third cocoon opened, and he felt so free. Here came a butterfly. And now there are 3. A fourth cocoon opened, and making 1 more. Here came a butterfly. Now there are 4. A fifth cocoon opened, so happy to be alive. Here came a butterfly. And now there are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're very beautiful at that. I hope you enjoyed the story of the 5 little caterpillars.